I start. To the men and women of Occupy Wichita, Missouri Kansas State Council of the Service Employees International Union and SEIU Local 513 here in Wichita stands in solidarity with and strongly supports Occupy Wichita. We, like you, are fed up with the corporate greed, corruption, and arrogance that has crippled our political system, inflicted pain on far too many in our communities for far too long. Our union has long been fighting these captains of finance who promote profit and Wall Street over people and Main Street. Workers, their families, the environment, and our futures are sacrificed so that the few can make money on the backs of the many. Big banks and their financial partners on Wall Street and across the world devastated our economy in 2008. We are still suffering from the crisis they caused. And despite the public bailout they received, we are still dealing with record job losses, home foreclosures, and attacks on public services. The Occupy Wichita movement and protests like it around our state and country represent what most Americans believe. Enough is enough. It's time to hold those who caused our economic crisis accountable, to ensure they don't get away with it again, and to demand that everybody pay their fair share. Now is the time to stand together and fight for the creation of good jobs. The SEIU Missouri Kansas State Council and SEIU Local 513 of Wichita, Kansas is proud to join with its brothers and sisters of Occupy Wichita as we continue to fight for a more just economy and a brighter tomorrow.
With the IBEW and Vice President of the Wichita Hutchinson Labor Federation, and we think it's been the big banks have gotten special treatment for too long a time, and it's time to correct that. One thing that I think all Americans who are angry can agree on, that the large multinational banks have gotten away too long with special treatment, special advantage, special tax breaks, special money. They are taking the money out of the system that should be going to the people of the United States that are paying the taxes.
I'm Michael Schatz. I'm with Progressive2.com, and we're out here because the corporations, the media, and the government have all been working together for years. They're taking our money. They're not investing in our infrastructure. This is how we built this country. We tax people, we invest in infrastructure, and we've profited from it, and we've created one of the greatest countries in the world. That's no longer true. You know, we're not first anymore. And it's because we're not investing in our youth, we're not investing in our schools, we're not investing in our infrastructure with our people, our roads, our cities, our airports, high-speed rail. These are all things that other countries are doing and we're being left behind. And that's why I'm out here today.
I'm Jim Phillips. I'm a member of the Democratic Socialists of America, the Wichita branch. I'm here to join others in arguing that corporate power must be controlled. We need to transfer power away from big corporations to ordinary people. We are the 99%. And we need to build a mass movement in this country that will challenge corporate power.
I am here with Francis, and we are here in solidarity with Occupy Wichita. We are the 99%. Yes.
My name's Dustin Bond. I'm here to support the 99%. There's kind of a perception of hippies as being young, poorly dressed, sloppy people, so I tried to show that at least this hippie can be pretty snazzy. The wealth disparity in this country is out of control. It's up to us to build a whole new country that supports everyone and not just the 1%.
Great. Hold on. Okay, now start.
My name is Billy Knighton. I'm one of the organizers for the local Move On Council. Just got back last night at 8 o'clock from a week in Washington, D.C., where Move On was holding some training for their organizers and members, and then they had this incredible conference Van Jones was the keynote speaker, but many others, and great breakout sessions. And it's so clear that this is we are in the birth of a wonderful new energy of progressives. And what is so exciting is people are not thinking, well, this is my issue, that that one doesn't count. We're in it together. The diversity of the people there was just awesome. And as long as we remember that we can't let divide and conquer, divert our energies, we've got something going. Yeah.
Hey, I'm Dennis Romero. I'm with the National Tequila Party. I'm the coordinator for the Wichita and Kansas Tequila Parties. We're out here at here in Wichita Saturday in a rainy day, and we're out here supporting the Occupy Wall Street, where 99% of us make 30% of the money, 1% gets 70%. I think that's not only unfair, but it's not smart for our country. We have to have a better standard of living for the people less advantaged, or we're going to have what the situation is in other countries such as Mexico.
My name is Larry Burks. I'm from Wichita, Kansas. I'm here today, and I'm here every day because I feel like for the first time in my lifetime, the working people in this country, the 99%, are coming together, regardless of their political affiliation, and making it known that they understand that the 1% of society has absolute control of our government, and that the needs of the 99% are being ignored by our politicians in Washington. This is a movement for democracy, not only in the halls of government, but ultimately in the economy. That's why I'm here today. I encourage everyone to come out and be a part of this. And you don't even have to necessarily come to a demonstration every day to make an impact in this movement. You can represent us in your workplace, in your community, in your churches. We need everyone to speak up and put pressure on Washington and on the elite.
All our congressmen, senators, and the governor of this state are on the Koch brothers' payroll. That has got to change.
Visit on others as well as people in this community. Charles and David Koch, as you're well aware, are the center of an evil empire.
In the Koch cabin!
I like that. But they are not alone. They are not alone. And they have funded an organization called Americans for Prosperity and the Kansas Policy Institute. And they are determined to wipe out every bit of democracy that exists in the state of Kansas and in the city of Wichita. And until our people wake up and understand that they are not our benefactors just because they can put their name on a building at Wichita State, we are going to suffer from these folks. They're the 1%. They're the 1%. They're the folks. And I can name some other names too. Wygant. You see Wygant around here in town. You see Martin Eby, Eby Construction Company. These are the people that run this community, pull the strings behind the scenes, and make life miserable for the 99%. And it's time we recognize them, and we point them out to the public, and that we hold them accountable for what their puppets do.
Accountability.
Exactly. Now, somebody would like to